Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Today we'll be doing a video of the 2018 BMW M3 and why you should consider this car in the used market today. Alright, so if you're buying this car, it's probably because you're in the market for a used F80, M3, or M4, and you're currently shopping around. So let's talk a little bit about it. So when these cars were first launched, they started at around $66,000 and obviously go up extensively when you start adding a lot of the options that come with it. If you want to look at a video talking about all the features, check out my first part in this 3-part series on my review of the car. So moving on, these cars right now on the market are going between $38,000 and $56,000 used. That's ranging between 2015 and 2018 model years. So for the M3, they stopped making it in 2019 and only kept the M4 in production. We don't know what's going to happen next year. That's probably going to stay the same, but they will be launching the 2020 M3/M4, and it'll be based on the new generation platform for the 3 Series and obviously 4 Series respectively. So given that there's now a near 40% drop in the price of the cars thanks to the beautiful principle of depreciation, should you get this car and what you should be thinking about when buying this car used in 2019. I'm going to be going over why you might be wanting to get one, why you might want to wait, and looking at it from those two aspects. So start off with why you might want to get one. It's because you think this price range is within your budget and you're perfectly happy with what the M3 or M4 has to offer today and going into the future. Honestly, from an overall vehicle package, there's not much to complain about. Yes, it's not the perfect car, the perfect, sports sedan out there. There is competition from the C63, the RS5, so just things to be mindful of. But if you are happy with what the car has to offer now, go ahead. But there might be things you might want to wait for. There will be some reasons why you might want to wait for this car. So let's look at the next generation 3 Series and talk about how that's gonna possibly influence the next generation M3 and M4 and why that might impact your buying decision right now. So currently you have the S55 3-liter twin-turbo inline-6, push around 400 horsepower. The next gen S58 engine is expected to push out around 500 horsepower. So if, let's say, you are wanting for more horsepower stock from the factory, like doing any aftermarket modifications or anything of that sort, then it might be worthwhile to wait and possibly wait and then get a newer M3. So the next thing we look at from a powertrain standpoint is the fact that there might not be a manual transmission. So rumors state that there will be a manual transmission, but looking at the current 3 Series and how there's no manual transmission offered, it's gonna be tough for me to understand how they'll be incorporating a manual transmission in the new M3 or M4. And with that said, if you do want a manual transmission, which I enjoyed driving when I was doing my review, then this is the time to get it. There is no more manual transmission after this point if that's what you believe, that's what you end up seeing, and those might be sought after down the road. I'm not saying they're going to be going up in value or soaring, but they'll be unique and it'll be the last manual transmission M3 you could possibly get. So another reason is the suspicion of only all-wheel drive being offered. So the M5 right now is offered specifically in all-wheel drive. Yes, it's a rear-wheel drive bias because that's how BMWs are meant to be driven and that's kind of their focus as an automotive manufacturer. But the fact that we might not be able to see in a rear-wheel drive M3, one, that's really sad, and two, honestly, I wouldn't want to get that, and I'd rather pick the current generation F80 as opposed to the next generation M3 and M4. So one reason you might want to wait and jump the gun is if you're all about new tech, which has been currently implemented in the new 3 Series. So by new tech, I mean all the camera technology, sensors, I mean, if you want to check all that out, honestly, I'd recommend just watching Doug DeMura's review on it. I'll link that down below. He goes through all the current features that it has, and it's pretty impressive. So if you're gonna get it automatic, you're all down for more horsepower and good power delivery with an all-wheel drive system, then maybe you should wait. And obviously you have to mention that there's gonna be new exterior and interior styling in the new M3 and M4. So without getting too sidetracked about the new cars, the launch of a new M3 and M4 will obviously be impacting the prices of the old one. And by that I mean it's gonna be actually lowering the prices of the current M3 and M4 inventory on the market. So because of that, I really think that it might be nice to wait a year and really see what's going to happen. That's my kind of consensus based on what I'm seeing right now in terms of what the M3 and M4 offer today and what the current or what the new M3 and M4 will be suspected to offer in the future. There's a lot of things that might change with this generation, and it might make the last generations a better bargain and also a better performance enthusiast option. I'm throwing that out there. No idea what this new one's gonna look like. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm also gonna be covering a video talking about a BMW M3/M4 buyer's guide for those who will be looking to buy one used. Everyone's time frame for getting a car is different, so I understand why there is a good reason to buy one today. The prices are around 60% what they were. So if you are happy with, you know, all the lease returns coming to market and picking one up used, there's definitely options out there. And obviously depreciation tapers off, so we don't know how significant the dip in prices will be when the new ones come out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.